Okay, well, if you've seen this on my Instagram where Harry fucking, the dude who's like, I had these grams in my hand, and then the dude was like, fuck your shit, and slapped it out, and then he's like, fuck your booth home, and he fucked up their booth. Here's what happened. If you guys are wondering about that, if you've ever seen that fucking video, I don't know, it's probably somewhere on my Instagram. We're walking around this event. Me and Harry had just bought a couple fucking grams of oil from this one booth. And how these events work is like Blazers Cup or whatever fucking California weed event this is at. There's hundreds of booths. There's booths everywhere. And there's all these different vendors and shit selling fucking wax, concentrates, edibles. It's just a crazy weed fest. They don't do that shit anymore, unfortunately, because of the new laws. But you'd go around and just buy shit, okay? And it was all legal. And me and fucking Harry Dabs, there's a group of us, and we buy some fucking fire ass wax from this one booth that we saw that had some really good shit, and we're like, oh, I want to get some of this, and me and Harry both got it. And the thing is that a lot of the packaging, because there's, like I said, there's hundreds of vendors, chances are there's some vendors that might have similar packaging. They might use the same black jars or the same, you know what I'm saying? So what happened was we had some jars that looked very similar to another booth, so that's gonna come into play of what I'm saying is, so we just bought jars that look similar to another booth. So we're walking around minding our own business. We fucking come up to a booth, and like what happens, what people do at events, they come up to a booth and they check out, like, oh, what do you have? And they like look at it and see, is this something I want to get? It's just how it works. So we come up to the fucking booth and we see some fucking dudes, and there was like no fucking bad tension at all. And we look at their fucking wax, and it's in these fucking nice black, because like I said, we just bought some super fire in these like black jars. And usually when you have wax and like, oh, this is a but you know what I'm saying, if those little black jars, it's usually really fire. So we come up to this booth and we look at it, and it was some like Blue Dream bad, it was like some fucking shitty ass shit, and they were trying to like pass it off as some fucking fire. And even when I come up to a booth, out of respect, because when you come to these events, you're gonna see a lot of fire and a lot of shit. If I see some shit, I don't even like say anything or like do anything bad or like tell the person. Fucking Harry like looks at it and just kind of like, he didn't even say anything, just kind of smells it and puts it down. And I think we like Harry like maybe like asked a few questions, and it was all like fine there. But what happened was, right as we were walking away, the dude thought that Harry had stole their fucking wax and was walking away with it, because like I said, we had just previously been at a booth and we were holding jars of wax that looked really similar to theirs. So he thought that Harry like took some of their wax and was walking away with it. So this dude like tried to confront Harry, and Harry was like kind of like Harry's a fucking, he's a troll. Like if you like, he's the fucking homie. He'll like, he's just a fucking troll. That's how he is. So this guy like starts like coming at Harry sideways, saying, oh, you're like stealing my wax. And Harry's like, this isn't even your, and like showed him like the label, like the brand, like it wasn't even fucking his. So and since the dude came at Harry like a dick, Harry pulls out his fucking phone and literally kind of uses like making a fool out of this guy and goes, yo, this dude was like, Harry was pretty much gonna say, yo, this dude thought I was stealing his wax. But before Harry could even get like 5 words out of his hand, this dude just like must have went into fight or flight mode and felt threatened, because Harry like put up the camera in his face. This dude went, fuck your wax, and slapped fucking Harry's couple grams out of his wax on the ground. His fucking lid went off and his shit went everywhere. And like, you don't do that to anyone, and especially like fucking like Harry, bro. Like I know, like, and the second that fucking happened, literally the second it happened, Harry went, fuck your booth, homie, and literally picked up their table, which had a glass display of all their wax all nicely put up, fucking flips over their whole fucking booth, and then Lifted Dream comes up, and they're just squaring up, dude. Like, it's fucking crazy. Yo, much love, Turpman Jake, for the Twitch Prime. So, back to the story. So that happens, and I'm literally standing there in awe, because this literally happened within the span of like 30 seconds. And these motherfuckers, you can tell, when that happened and Harry went in fucking fight mode and Lifted Dreams ran up, these fools were shook, and one of them picked up a skateboard and was like fucking like acting like he was gonna do something with it. And then after all that happened, all the other booths were like, hey, 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 they're like, everyone was screaming, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a big event, you can't just like have a fucking brawl out there, and there's security. So like literally within like 30 seconds, security fucking came running up, and like after we explained the fucking situation, like thank God Harry had the fucking footage, because that fucking little bitch at that booth that started the conversation, slapped the oil, tried to like lie, like he was actually acting all like he was pulling the victim card like to the cops and the security, like acting like a little bitch, like, oh, he destroyed our booth for, like, he's an angry guy. But like, luckily, thank God, Harry had that video, showed the cop, was like, no, look, this motherfucker came at me and slapped the shit out of her hand, so we didn't get kicked out, it was nothing, and that fool's booth got fucked. And then he, like, I don't remember what exactly happened, I don't know if they left, but all I know is their fucking glass display and all that shit got fucked up. So like, fuck those dudes, like, you know, like, you